I'm Andi Rickard. I'm the proprietor of the Somerset Scythe School. I'm a scythe specialist and a gardener. I first got into scything back in 2009 when my husband and I, with our small children, were renting a farmhouse over in West Somerset, and it had a paddock with it that was just really overgrown and a nightmare. It was full of all sorts of creeping weeds and tall things and woody stuff and all sorts, and I wanted to plant an orchard, so I needed to cut the vegetation back. And then my husband was surfing the internet one night and came across a website called the Scythe Shop, run by a chap called Simon Fairley, who imports scythes from Austria. So I had a look at those and thought, oh, that could be the answer. Started off, went out to local country store and managed to buy an English scythe, which was quite unusual. It was one of the last remaining ones, I think. Struggled terribly. I had the feeling it was going to be the tool to do the job, but I had no idea what I was doing, basically. So I went and signed on to one of Simon's courses, and he got me using an Austrian scythe, which is a lot lighter and a lot easier to maintain. And I haven't looked back, really. I found I really took to it, loved it. It's so efficient, so quiet, and just such a lovely thing to use. There's an event called the Green Scythe Fair every year in Somerset, where we hold the national championships, and I had a go at that and came away with the ladies' trophy, so I was completely smitten then. So when I came to scything, I had 3 small children, as I mentioned, 2 of whom were twins. I had really struggled, like a lot of mums do. I'd really struggled to lose the baby weight, and if anything I was putting weight on. It was affecting my health. I got an arthritic hip, and the orthopaedic surgeon had told me I'd probably need a hip replacement in 3 years, bearing in mind I was in my early 40s at that point. I had a good look at my diet, like we all should. But also took up the scything, and since then, in the first 6 months, that first summer, I think I lost about 40 pounds. Scything every summer, doing the gardening work through the winter, managed to maintain that weight, so instead of 13.5 stone, I'm now hovering around the 9.5 stone mark. I've also got slight issues with my spine. I developed scoliosis in my teens, which is a curvature of the spine. And I find the scything helps with that as well. It's that rotational movement that you use when scything helps keep the spine health good.